Welcome back for part 2 of our sales tax tip and discount video. So this time I can calculate a price involving sales tax tip and discount in only one step. So we're going to try to simplify the process this time. So normally when we calculated sales tax or a discount, we would do it as we would calculate how much the sales tax is going to be or how much the discount is going to be, and then we would either add it or subtract it from our price. This time, we're going to kind of combine those two together, and here's what I mean. So in this problem, we would do $48, the whole price, plus $48 times the sales tax. Basically, we're going to multiply times the sales tax, find out what 6% of $48 is, and then add it on to the whole thing. But rather than do that in two separate steps, let's see if we can combine them all together in one. So here's how I want you to think about it. If we pay the whole $48, we're paying the whole 100% of the price. And then we're also paying an extra 6% of the price to go with it. 100% is the whole amount. 6% is the amount of sales tax. Why not just do both of those at the same time? So here's how this works. 100% gives you the whole price. Instead of doing it in two parts, let's just combine those together. Let's find 106% of our price. Basically, we want to just combine those percentages together. So let's try it and see what happens. So instead of doing 48 plus $48 times 6% or 0.06, let's do it in one. Let's do 48 times 106%, which, if we slide our decimal over, is really 1.06. Type that into our calculator. 48 times 1.06 gives us a total of $50.88. Let's see if we would have gotten the same thing the other way. So let's think of the original way we would have done this. 48 times 0.06 is $2.88. And then we add that back on to our $48 and we get $50.88. So basically adding our percent on to 100, because 100% is the whole price plus the extra 6%, allows us to do that calculation all in one step. Okay? May seem a little odd or a little strange to start, but give it a couple tries and then see what you think of it. So the idea is add your percent to 100, the full price, and then multiply times the overall price, basically combining our two steps into one. So a taxi ride costs $15, that's 100%, plus a 20% tip. So we want 100% of the price, $15, plus 20 extra percent. Well, just combine them together. 100 plus 20 is 120%, or 1.20 as a decimal. Let's multiply that times 15. So 15 times 1.20. The 1 is your 100%. The 20 is your 20%. 15 times 1.20 gives us an even price of $18. Well, we're all done. One calculation in the calculator, everything's done at the same time. Next one, sweatshirt costs $42 plus 5.5% sales tax. So again, $42 is 100% plus an extra 5.5% for the sales tax. So together we want to find 105.5%. This is where you got to be careful. Make sure you added them together correctly, and then when we slide our decimal over, it becomes 1.055. But effectively, we're just adding that percent on to 100 because we not only want the whole price, but we also want that extra percentage. So 1.055 times our cost, times 42, gives me $44.31 as my answer. One calculation, everything done all at the same time. So let's see another one. This time it says the total cost of a spa treatment of $65, including 7% sales tax and a 20% tip. So we want 100% of the price, that's the $65, plus 7% for the sales tax, plus 20% for the tip. So if you think about it, altogether we want 120%, 127% of the price. 100% is the total cost, 20% for the tip, 7% for the sales tax. Well, 127% is 1.27 as a decimal, times my cost of $65, and I get $82.55 for my total. So I just added those pieces together to find my total percentage, 127%, and then multiply that times my price. Now, let's go the other direction. Let's think about a discount. So this is where money is being subtracted away. So we don't want to pay 100%. We want to subtract away a part of it because we don't want to pay the whole full price. So for instance, you want a $999 laptop, maybe you want a new MacBook, but you have a 10% discount. So 100% is the whole price, but you have a 10% discount, meaning you want to subtract away 10% of your price. Well, it works the same way as we were doing with adding. 100 minus 10 is 90%, or 0.90. You multiply that times your price. So $999 times 90%, what's left over after we get rid of our 10% discount, and we get $899.10. I know your calculator probably said 899.1, but remember we're talking about money, so make sure you add in that extra decimal place. Try another one. A movie ticket for $7.50, so that's 100% of the price, but it's on sale for 15% off, meaning we want to subtract away 15% of our price. Well, 100% minus 15% is 85%, or 0.85. So take $7.50 times 0.85, and that will give you your new price. Let me type it in here correctly. I get 6.375, but we talked about it. When it's longer than 2 decimal places, we want to round to the hundredths place. A 5 tells us to round up, so it's going to round to $6.38. So when we're talking about a discount, we're subtracting that percent from 100 because it's being subtracted away from our price, and we're figuring out what percent is left over. So one last one, and this one's going to take a little bit of work, so be careful with it. It says a boogie board has a regular price of $57, but it's on sale for 35% off. So that means we're going to discount the prices. The price is going to go down. But what is the sale price with 7.5% sales tax? So this one you're going to have to do in 2 steps. You have to find the new price first, then find your sales tax second. This is not one where you can combine the 2 steps together, but we can use our new strategy. Our new price is 35% off. So 100% of the price minus the 35% off, they're having a big sale, means we're only going to pay 65%. So we do the whole price, $57, times 0.65. And that means we're only paying $37.05. Nice discount we got in that. Now that we know the new price, we can take that over to find our sales tax. Our sales tax is the whole price, 100% of the new price, 100% of this price, plus 7.5% sales tax, or 107.5%. So we take our new price, $37.05, times 1.075, make sure that zero's in there, and that's going to give us our new price with the sales tax. So again, this one gave us a big, long, ugly decimal, so we had to do a little rounding. So this would round off to $39.83. That next digit was an 8, so it rounded the 2 up to a 3. That is our final price. We found our discount using our new strategy, took that price over and used that to calculate our sales tax using our new strategy, and got to our final answer.